Have you ever needed to give a speech and you struggled with just simply getting started, not knowing what you're going to talk about, or possibly thinking, what do I have to share that everybody else would want to hear? Anybody ever have that? Fellow Toastmasters and our guest, my topic today is to go over those issues. This is based on tips that are recommendations from Darren LaCroix. Darren is a member of 4 different Toastmasters groups. He is the 2001 World Champion of Public Speaking. He does this for a living, public speaking, and seminars for people that want to get better. So after watching some of his YouTube videos, I found that this would be a interesting topic, and I think you'll enjoy it. My objective, of course, is to sell you on the idea that give it a try on your next best speech. We will go over a handout here. I'll hand these out to you guys. I'll pass that around. Darren lists at the top here 4 different points under assets. These are your personal assets. These will serve as the foundation of your speech that you'll put together. The first one here, what adversities have I overcome? We've all overcome different things in our life, probably deaths of close family members, or just on and on. Many different things we've encountered over our life. Maybe you lost a lot of weight, and let's say it's 30 to 50 pounds. Do you think there'd be somebody interested in hearing how you did that? We're a society starved for information about how to lose weight. So, the sky's the limit. There's lots of things that we've overcome that we could talk about. Number 2, what is my business experience? We all have a varied background, credentials, certifications, things we've achieved already in our careers, the things that are on your resume. You can think of lots of things to fill in there. Number 3, what are your serious hobbies? Probably spend a lot of money on this. Certain collections, photography, gardening. Number 4, what are your biggest accomplishments? With this, Darren suggests don't think right away, oh, my kids, my family. It's not that they're not important, it's just that he wants you to focus on you. What are the things that you have done? And once you've taken probably 5-10 minutes and gone over this, you probably already started thinking of things as we're just talking about it briefly here. Then you've got the basis, the foundation for where we take it to the next level. In the next section, putting it all together, you need to next know what is your intent. My intent is to sell you on giving this idea a try. There's other speeches where you're trying to persuade people, or it's an inspirational speech, or humorous. There's all kinds of them. The next thing is, am I present? The dog probably bit the cat this morning. You probably backed out of your garage without opening the garage door. I don't care what it is, but whatever happened before you got here, you leave it at the door. Because when you're up here front and center, you got to be here. Otherwise, your audience won't be. You're going to see people slouching in their chair, yawning, worse yet, sleeping. You don't want that. You don't want to lose them. You get up here, you want to capture their attention. Third, will they have fun? Well, if you don't have fun, you can't expect your audience to have fun. So even if you're scared to death, you got to smile, And that'll kind of release your tension and help you kind of go with the flow. Number 4. This is my favorite. How would I give this speech if this were the last one I forgave? I remember when I first started Toastmasters, I don't know who it was, but there was a lady that was mentioned that gave a phenomenal speech. She had just retired from her career, and she retired from Toastmasters as well. And her last speech was, wow, she knocked it out of the park. Don't wait for your last speech to be your best speech. You want your next speech to be your best speech. Another thing, you know, in tying all this together is why do we think this is so important? Well, think of if you were applying for a job. If Larry were out there looking for a job, he wouldn't go applying in Susan's field of nursing. He doesn't know anything about that, right? Vice versa, Susan wouldn't apply for an engineering job. So why, when we're giving a speech, would we talk about something we don't know? When we talk about our experiences, the things that interest us, the things that we're passionate about, we're going to be a lot more effective. We're going to be a lot more credible up here. We're going to be a lot more confident because we actually know what we're talking about. We're not just trying to memorize it. We could actually even kind of wing it because we'll just, you know, be able to come up with one thing after another because we just know the subject so well. So I encourage you to give this a try. The next time you're coming up with a speech, speak from your heart when you speak of what you know, and you'll capture the heart of the audience. And when you do that, you'll know you've done that, and it's a really good feeling. I encourage you to give it a try.